You're gonna fit. You're gonna fit. It should fit.
I don't think.
You have a lot more space there.
So today we're gonna find out whether this gas guzzling giant, this Range Rover, is worth all the hype. That luxurious SUV that you see rolling around town, we're gonna put it on that scale of worth. But let's just have a quick look around this car. This is the 2016 model, and you've got these nice little air vents. You've got 22-inch alloy wheels, you've got your Range Rover side steps, tinted blacked out windows, and it's quite nice in this white paint as well. If you follow me around, obviously you've got an electric tailgate. But what surprises me as well, you should actually get one in all SUVs, but quite rare, is you've got a full spare wheel as well, which is always nice. So if you follow me around, you've got enough space there. The only thing is, in the middle, it's still quite cramped. That's a bit of an issue because it's quite an expensive or luxurious SUV. You'd expect there to be a bit more room for the middle passenger, but for the other two, it's absolutely fine. Let's check out the interior of the Range Rover. So it's actually really nice inside. You've got these digital display now. It's fully digital, and that's a nice added break. Usually I don't like that, but in the Range Rover it's really good. The steering wheel is quite small, but that fits in well with such a big car. You've got this nice little small steering wheel. It feels really nimble and sharp when you're driving it, but again, just when you're driving it, you've got to be careful of your field of view and how far in front that car is, but I'm sure when you get used to it, it'll be fine. And you can use your Bluetooth. You've got Apple CarPlay as well, and you can actually put Android Auto on this as well. And this is quite deep actually, down in here. It goes really deep. You can shove some stuff in here. I think in some you can actually get water coolers in as well. You've got different modes. I mean, check out the cameras, and you've got these nice little light up displays as well on the side, touch sensitive controls, and it's actually really easy to use, and they've actually done a good job. So Range Rover is owned by, well, Range Rover, but it's Jaguar-Land-rover, and that's owned by Tata, an Indian company. So comfort, you've even got your off-road and on-road capabilities. You've got to start the engine for this, and as you can see, the Range Rover is moving up and down, so that's for off-road capabilities. Remember, this is an off-road car as well, but I'm going to try different settings with this little click wheel here. I've got ice and road, look at that, where it just changes on there as well. It's time to find out what the Range Rover is like to drive. So I'm inside the Range Rover. Remember, this is a 3-litre diesel, and it's an automatic gearbox as well, but you can also slide it into sport, and then you've got the flappy paddle gearbox if you want to just whack the camera down there. So, and when you whack it into sport, I'll show you now, you can really just get a feel of that engine. You can hear it roll. It's brilliant when it comes to life. I would really like to just sum up the Range Rover as a gentle giant. It's big. It feels like it should be over cumbersome, but it's not. It's actually really nice and gentle to drive, and you've got this high up driving experience, and again, you're the king of the road. But again, it lets a little grunt off when it starts, and then it just dips into almost silence. It's a really comforting drive, and I'm really impressed. But for everyday use, I wouldn't see this being a problem either. I mean, it's got some pull as well with that 3-litre diesel, as mentioned before. So let's just talk about comfort in the Range Rover. Well, the like luxurious recliner seats, that's what you're in. Sometimes you feel like you can just lift your feet up, relax, and enjoy the ride, if you will, but it's just really nice to drive. You've got a big field of view, and you've got these nice little armchairs here, or arm rests as you may say, just to hold up your gait while you drive around the country as well. But yeah, it's brilliant. I'm really impressed. So it's time to conclude this video on the Range Rover. Now remember, this is a Sport Edition. It's not just your standard Range Rover. Remember, it's got that 3 litre diesel and that comes in at £38,995. So what we're literally going to do is weigh that against the scale. It's the Range Rover versus the scale of worth. Now what that means is we prop that against its practicality, reliability, fun factor and its appeal. And then we weigh that against its cost and see which one weighs more. So, as we can see now, the Range Rover comfortably weighs that scale down, which means it gains the Is It Worth It seal of approval. So I just wanted to crack that myth a bit deeper as to whether the Range Rover is worth it. And of course the scale does show this, but we're going to talk a bit more of the scorecard. So let's look at the features and why we've given it the score it has. So with a car this size, we couldn't think of anything else you would probably need of an SUV. And we've given it a high score of 8 out of 10. Practicality again, 8 out of 10. It's a huge car and there's loads of space inside. However, if the middle passenger had a bit more room, we probably would have scored it a lot more. Reliability is a huge problem for the Range Rover and has a history of reliability issues, and there have been electrical and engine problems. Fun factor, 6 out of 10. It's a great car to drive. And appeal, 8 out of 10. Again, this is a Range Rover, so you're after that road presence. So again, please like and subscribe. We're always listening to our views and what you'd like to see next, but also how we can improve the channel as well. Please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you on the next video.